The G-News shoutout today goes to Wargak. He's an extremely skilled, amazing player who has beaten Bloodlust and did it with fewer jumps than attempts. He's an amazing player and a credit to the community and is a shining example of legitimacy in the community. So go and check him out before the video begins. His link is in the description.
Top story.
After 12 months, the truly legendary demon succeeding Bloodlust, Sonic Wave Infinity and Innards has finally been verified by Random Hacker 119. Bloodclot was an artistic project started by me in June 2017 using all the recent extreme demon trends such as straight flying, hell themes and editing the game's song files. It was an extremely revered project, with hundreds around the community preaching its name as the true demon of epic proportions. Well, soon after, a truly brave hero known as 8-Bit Fudge decided to rebirth the level, turning it into a contemporary extreme demon. It took 16 verifiers, more than that of Yatagarasu, Blade of Justice and Fusion Z combined, and finally, after originally being set to be verified by Chief Flurry, Random Hacker 119 stepped in and verified this godlike demon. The level is 18 seconds of pure hell, harder than Orochi, Woodkid and Kon put together. This is surely a momentous GD occasion, and has even received notice from Taylor Swift herself, who was quoted as saying, "I love this level because every use of it on YouTube gets the song copyrighted and I get extra money." Bloodclot is out now and you should go and play it, if you dare.
Also in the news.
Paracosm, a collaboration between ViruZ and TheRealSneaky that was verified by End Level and is said to be top 3 worthy, has been rated immediately. The level was verified towards the end of February and has received over 60,000 views on YouTube, whilst being named the hardest 9 circles level ever beaten and the hardest unrated extreme demon in a game, ahead of the likes of Sakupin Realm, Wakropolix and A Darker Fate. Of course, RobTop wasted absolutely no time in rating this level. As was the case with Elios by Zenith and Chief Flurry, Paracosm was immediately sent to RobTop and featured as an extreme demon. In light of this, End Level has said he was incredibly proud of his achievement and that it was definitely top 5 worthy, but not as hard as Bloodlust, as nothing is harder than that level in his opinion. After this, End Level followed it up by beating lots of extreme demons including Death Corridor Finale last week, and list moderators were extremely happy to place all of his records on the list without any questions over his legitimacy. RobTop commented on the matter, saying that he cannot decide which out of End Level's recent rated demons being Paracosm and Elios that he likes more, but that it was an honour and a privilege to bless each level with its rightful extreme demon rating and epic feature. Paracosm is out now and you should go and play it, as it's on the first page of features for being such a good level.
In other news.
Geometry Dash Drama has been officially recognised as the best GD news show by community commentator Werin. In his comparison between GDD and its competition, he pointed out the excellent research and well-structured episodes and praised the professional delivery by its 2 hosts. He was particularly impressed by the excellent community-involving section of the show known as the GG Zone. He claimed that he was won over by just how much relevant news makes it into that section, and spoke of the importance of praising individual players for their achievements as opposed to talking about relevant stories. Another thing that was pointed out was the excellent professional merchandise offered by the channel, whereby fans can buy reasonably priced and stylish clothing to support their favourite news outlet. Many over the last year have jumped at the opportunity based on their sleek, subtle design and fashionable colour choices. Overall, he concluded his report by saying that it was unlikely that GDD would ever be topped in the Geometry Dash news section of the community, so well done to them. You may have noticed that the current Geometry Dash World #1 ranked player Skullo has had a change in tone when playing GD levels over the past year.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yes! Yeah! Yeah!
Just over a year ago, a young bright-eyed player named Skullo exploded onto the GD scene by becoming one of the first players to beat Yatagarasu. He followed this up with some excellent progress on other demons. The thing is, however, you may have noticed that his voice has changed all of a sudden at some point in mid-year last year. The young, prepubescent voice that we were growing so fond of was replaced by a grisly, deep shout. People are concerned and confused over the change in pitch. While some have theorised that perhaps his voice broke as he enters puberty, others have discovered yet more shady stuff surrounding a personality change. The once humble, happy child has been replaced with a cynical adult who abuses and bullies Temperum over Twitter. This has been another big indication that something is off, as the two used to be best friends. Disregarding the theory that Skullo has entered puberty and has merely become an edgy teenager, authorities are concerned that a spiritual successor to End Level has kidnapped the child that beat Yatagarasu and is keeping him captive while using his YouTube account, a GD persona, to beat demons and spread toxicity. If you stand with those who believe it, tweet or write FreeSkullo in the comments, and together we'll help the authorities bring this older teenager to justice for his kidnapping.
Upcoming level news.
Shortly after revealing a lovely progress video of Ocular Miracle, Gaiden Hertuny, a YouTuber well known for his epic montages and mega collabs, is planning to unveil his own solo level. While Gaiden has always been responsible for the likes of the Ocular Miracle and TC Team projects, he's perfectly capable of creating levels himself and is planning on making his own brand new solo level, which he will build, decorate and verify. No doubt this will be a groundbreaking level and will surely change the community. Good luck to him with his unique and ambitious project. Boy of the Cones, one of GD's veteran players and fan favourites, has revealed a sequel to his ultra famous level Buff This, nicknamed Fuck This. Buff This revolutionised the community for its unique gameplay style and design, being another level that was rated instantly by RobTob next to Paracosm and Elios. Of course, the community was extremely congratulatory to Coneboy about this, as he received hundreds of nice comments elaborating on his achievement and why such an achievement deserved recognition. Now, he has a brand new level on the horizon and it will likely become one of GD's next big hyped extreme demons. I cannot wait to see the unique style of the gameplay it will have and who the victors will be. Following the completion of the Apocalyptic trilogy, the mega collab team behind it that came to be known as the AP team began to work on a new original level. Many were wondering about the name, as Zimnoir, the head of the team, elaborated to say that its initials would be G of D. While many thought this would mean something like God of Destruction or something like that, Zimnoir has in fact confirmed that the level will be called Geometry of Dash, which will be a unique callback to the good old days of classic GD. I think I speak for all of us in saying that I cannot wait to see this level released. And now for the GG and Rip Zone, a brand new feature I'm planning on implementing into G-News in order to incorporate the community into the news while also maintaining a professional feel to the episode. To kick us off, Skullo beat the Demons list in the FPS bypass debate. GG. Aeon Air beat some credible challenges, but I can't imagine why. But GG. StarXD beat Amnesia in having the best diss track in the community. GG. And finally, my dad beat me. GG. And now onto the Rip Zone. It seems as if Sunix wasn't able to beat the Demons list. RIP. Hotball died at 98% on Bloodlust. RIP. Since he failed to beat Innards in time and so Neuron X Gaming uploaded it. RIP. And it seems that I wasn't able to beat my depression. RIP. And lastly, Exotic died. RIP.
Top 50 news.
There's been quite a lot happening in the top 50 today. The first and most major change is that the FPS bypass is now allowed on the Demons list. You may recall a few weeks ago there was drama surrounding the allowing of the FPS bypass on the list, and everyone involved acted remarkably professionally. As for the ordering, well, Bloodclot has been added at the summit of the list and is the new number 1. Just behind this, Exasperation, a 5-minute well-decorated level that has now become number 2. Elios and Paracosm have been added to the list also, as they were both definitely rated. Paracosm has been added at place 4 and Elios at place 15. Elsewhere in the list, Bloodbath was moved above Bloodlust, as no demon is harder than Bloodbath. Square Adventure has been added at place 10th, pushing Cadraga City out of the top 10 too. Plasma Pulse 3 has been moved above Plasma Pulse Finale, and so has Cataclysm by G-Boy. Onto the player stats viewer, and Riot has been added in place of the band Sunix because only Riot can beat extreme demons. Skullo maintains second, although I am hoping that his captor will be arrested, which could lead to some inactivity. Despite all of this, the best player is That Jake, who has repeatedly stated his love for the game and loyalty to his friends. He will be moved up to number 1 very soon, to be sure.
Thanks for watching. I've been your host C1997. See you very soon for another video.